SeaWorld Orlando explained. SeaWorld Orlando is a theme park and marine park located in Orlando, Florida, USA. The resort is currently home to a wide variety of attractions ranging from large-scale roller coasters to an extensive collection of marine-based animals. Its location places it within the heart of the bustling Orlando attraction scene, nearby the likes of the various Disney and Universal-owned parks. It's because of this that SeaWorld Orlando is arguably the most famous of the SeaWorld brand, hosting close to 4 million visitors each year. Despite its popularity, the all-year-round resort wasn't the first to own the SeaWorld name. SeaWorld Orlando opened to the public on the 15th of December 1973 as the third park of its kind, after the likes of SeaWorld San Diego and the now closed SeaWorld Ohio. Originally, the Orlando park debuted with a mixture of animal exhibits and shows. Amongst one of the only rides within the park at the time was the 122-meter, 400-foot tall rotating gyro tower, offering guests fantastic views of their surroundings. However, at this point in time, the SeaWorld brand was not a theme park name. After only 3 years of operation of the Orlando park, SeaWorld was sold by its original owners to the HBJ company. The park continued to operate as a place for guests to only experience a range of animals until 12 years later. In 1989, HBJ ran into financial trouble, eventually selling the SeaWorld parks to their current owners, Anheuser-Busch, named now SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment. Unlike the previous owners, the Busch company had experience both managing animal exhibits and building thrill rides. Shortly after the takeover, SeaWorld Orlando became an aggressive player within the competitive Orlando theme park market, constructing new roller coasters, exhibits, and attractions. In 1992, the park debuted Mission Bermuda Triangle, now the Wild Arctic, a motion simulator ride. In its current form, the attraction combines a ride system with various animal exhibits, creating a multi-layered immersive experience. Guests board the motion simulator vehicle, emulating a helicopter, before coming face to face with beluga whales, walruses, and harbour seals after their ride experience. SeaWorld Orlando continued to experiment with a range of new rides and attractions, eventually installing America's first combination of flume and roller coaster, Journey to Atlantis, in 1997. The Mack Rides water coaster was the first to be designed by the company, allowing guests to experience a range of dark ride scenes before plummeting through twists and entering a large drop into a bed of water below. 2 years later, the park debuted its first large-scale roller coaster, Kraken. Kraken opened to the public in 2000 as a Bolliger & Mabillard floorless coaster themed to the fictional sea monster of the same name. The ride takes guests up 47 meters, 153 feet high, before allowing them to experience a range of drops, turns, and inversions. In 2017, Kraken reopened to the public with virtual reality in the hopes it would increase the popularity of the ride. Receptions were mixed, with some enjoying the experience and others condemning the ride's poor throughput. Ultimately, the VR was removed permanently in late summer of 2018 due to guest feedback. In 2006, SeaWorld Orlando installed yet another roller coaster, this time for the park's family audience. The park constructed Shamu Express, a zero-force coaster, allowing younger riders to experience the excitement of a roller coaster. Interestingly, the ride is being rethemed to Super Grover's Boxcar Derby for the 2019 season, with the debut of the park's new Sesame Street expansion replacing Shamu's Happy Harbor. Furthermore, SeaWorld Orlando continued to expand their roller coaster offering only 3 years later. Manta was constructed for the 2009 season, allowing visitors to experience the sensation of gliding through the deep ocean. At the time, the Bolliger & Mabillard flying coaster was the park's biggest single investment to date. Before boarding, guests are immersed within a seaside village designed with mosaics and other art inspired by rays. Once boarded, guests pivot forwards, navigating the rest of the ride's layout facing the ground as if they were drifting through the sea. After a flurry of new roller coaster investments, SeaWorld Orlando expanded their dark ride offering in 2013 by debuting the trackless dark ride Antarctica: Empire of the Penguin. The attraction opened to the public as one of the first of its kind, allowing guests to experience the dangers of penguin life as they are taken through an immersive story told through a mixture of scenery and projection screens. In the attempt to draw more guests to the park, SeaWorld Orlando constructed yet another large-scale roller coaster, once again by Swiss company Bolliger & Mabillard in 2016. Mako, a huge hypercoaster open to visitors as Orlando's tallest, longest, and fastest roller coaster. As its name suggests, the ride is themed to the Mako shark, known for being one of the fastest of its kind. A huge educational exhibit about human and shark interactions can be found around the attraction, while the roller coaster itself allows visitors to become a Mako shark for a brief period of time. After boarding, the trains climb the huge 61-meter, 200-foot high lift hill and experience a sea of floater airtime, giving riders a sensation of total weightlessness. The park's latest addition came in the form of Infinity Falls, a large-scale intermittent river raft ride. The attraction debuted late 2018, featuring the world's tallest drop on a raft ride, as well as an intricate elevator lift hill and a range of other exciting elements. Despite now having a large range of attractions, SeaWorld's original entertainment is still very apparent. The park is home to a large number of shows and stadiums, each of which are host to various performances throughout the day. Some of these include Dolphin Days, a festive celebration of the natural world featuring Atlantic bottlenose dolphin, as well as Ocean Discovery, an educational show with various species of whales, and even Clyde and Seymour's Sea Lion High, a comical and fun show with a large emphasis on audience interaction and laughs. On top of this, throughout the year, the park is also home to a range of various events, the largest of which includes Halloween Spectacular, a kid-friendly take on the scary holiday, Christmas Celebration, a beautiful time of year where the park is transformed into a festive wonderland full of lights, trees and more, as well as New Year's Eve, a spectacular musical celebration host to a bold fireworks display. Despite the company's recent struggles, the future of SeaWorld Orlando is looking bright. The brand has shifted focus to larger, more thrilling attractions, committing to adding something new each and every year. By offering a range of experiences from educational animal shows to Orlando's largest roller coaster, SeaWorld remains one of the most unique parks in the state, a park that shouldn't be missed out on.
Thank you for tuning in to this in-depth look at the history of SeaWorld Orlando. Click the card on your screen to go watch Busch Gardens Tampa Explained, which can be found over at CoasterBot's YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to his channel as well as check out other Park Explained videos that we have done, which can all be available in this playlist.